Hello, my Aries singles. Elsie here to do a reading for you. Happy Friday to you. I hope you've had a lovely week. And if you haven't, well, you made it to the weekend. So if you are someone who actually still gets weekends off, you're lucky because there's not a lot of jobs out there anymore who have that. So welcome. My name is Elsie and thank you for coming here. Thank you for clicking here. I really, really would appreciate a thumbs up on the video that you're watching or any other videos that you watch. I really want to be seen on the platform and this is the way to do it. So I really do appreciate your thumbs up. It does make a huge difference in my channel. So thank you so much for all of you who have been, for all of you who are new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that you stay subscribed. And yeah, I've got some people that have been here since I started, which is really lovely. So if you keep coming back, thank you so much. And yeah, private readings will be open October 1st. So those of you who use WISIO to book me, please go to WISIO.com. If you sign up there, you will be notified when I come off of vacation mode, which will be on the 1st. And yeah, so you can book your appointments at that time. I do believe that they are waitlisting you there to let you know when I'm available. Okay, and the extended reading, if this reading is going to have an extension, you will see it below. Well, the first thing that we pulled out here, Aries, for you singles, is the Six of Pentacles. I feel like somebody here knows that they have a soulmate. I also feel like somebody is dealing in finances right now. The Six of Pentacles is about making things even. It's about sort of everybody having the same, about you getting yours and them getting theirs. And this can be in a good or bad way. This could be about money because it is pentacles. Yes, pentacles are money, but pentacles are also abundance. So it can be anything. You know, we see the Six Pentacles and we see her holding those two gifts, but is there a gift in there? It's kind of like Schrodinger's cat, right? If you don't know what that is, you should probably look it up or watch some Big Bang Theory, but Schrodinger's cat. So you really don't know what's in there. Is it alive? Is it dead? What's in there? You really don't know. Maybe nothing's in there. But the fact of the Six of Pentacles is that, yeah, something has to do with money. Something that you're looking at that needs to be evened up, or you need to get your part, or something like that. Okay, let's cut. There you go. Thankfully, not like the last pre-shuffle where it was like 6 cards that came pouring out. Aries singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Oh, y'all, okay? Don't forget. Oh, look, we've got the sun sticking out, which is good. Good. Okay. All right, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're looking at Aries singles. So it doesn't matter if you're just fresh out of a divorce or if you're separated from your other person and you're not going back, or if you are single like a Pringle. Yeah, doesn't matter. We're doing singles. So if you consider yourself to be single, if you're married, you're probably not single, or you may be in a separation and you may be single from your marriage. So use it as it works for you. Okay, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please give us information. What is the most important thing for Aries singles to know for the week ahead, please? Aries singles. What do they need to know for the week ahead if you're single? Aries singles. All right, we got 3 that fell. What do we got? We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. Well, look at that. We are in the energies of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? And the Ace of Pentacles, something brand new is about to start. The Ace of Pentacles is the abundance. Something that's coming that you will receive that will change your life. And I think it's in terms of money and abundance. Now, when I say money, you know what that is. When I say abundance, that's everything else. That's feeling happy, having good health, being happy. Your children are happy. Everyone around you in good health. You know, you're caught up with the mortgage. Your bills are okay. It's kind of like the place of contentment times 100. Yeah. So I feel like there is something coming up for you that is really important to you, Aries. Really important to you to get started, to get off the ground. Yeah. And I think it has something to do with a partnership of some sort. I think you see somebody that you might work with, someone you could be a really good partner for, like a work partner. But I also feel as though that this card represents maybe, sorry, just listening. I always get interrupted. Hang on. Okay, so I'm being told that this Three of Pentacles is three people in business or in friendship. So I feel like, oh, it's about being on your team. Thank you. So somebody's on your team here, Aries. Somebody's on your team and is looking at you as someone who is good for a partnership. Now, I think you've left this person out in the cold, honestly. I don't think there's any communication between the two of you. Yeah, there's no communication between you. There's, out in the cold. I feel like the communication has stopped here. And the Five of Pentacles is about lack. Somebody is missing you. And I think you're missing someone. I think that you feel bad for putting someone out in the cold. I feel like you want to sort of maybe rekindle, even if it only is a business or a friendship. I feel like you really need this person's help to plant or start whatever this is. Let's look more. Let's continue looking here. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Aries. Aries Singles. Five of Pentacles. Aries Singles. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles, please? Aries Singles. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, yeah. I feel as though you left someone out in the cold and now you realize you shouldn't have done that. And I don't think it's just a realization of, oh my gosh, I was rude to this person. I really think you have feelings for this person. I think I'm speaking to someone who's been through an ascension. I feel like it used to be okay for you to act this way, Knight of Swords. Just run in and say, look, it's not working for me, I'm cutting it off. And I think that even though you've told this person that you're not interested, they know you're lying. Yeah. Because with all this pentacle energy here, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I'm Taurus, dudes. I am Taurus, and we are vibrational. And my feeling is that you're lying. We have the Three of Cups. Look at that. You are lying. There is a reunion happening here. So maybe you're going to ask someone out. Aries, you might want to ask someone out, maybe for drinks, maybe a get together, maybe a reunion. Maybe this is just a friend and you haven't seen them in a while. But I feel like this person has some information or education that you can use in order to be able to drop this pentacle into the ground. So I feel like you want to have a reunion with this person because you feel like they're on your team, that they've always been on your team. Why am I saying that? Been on your team. Okay, let's keep going. Three of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Oh, okay, right there. The Hermit. So someone is thinking. Aries, are you thinking about going forward to this person with a business opportunity? That could be. I feel like you left them out in the cold. Do you think they're really going to answer to your business opportunity? I feel like you've been thinking this over for a while and you really need to have a reunion, but I think you're gonna go forward under the guise of, yeah, I've got this really great business opportunity for you. How's your business doing? Knight of Swords. What is the Knight of Swords going to say? Because I see the Knight of Swords as someone who shows up out of the blue. Yeah, and there's blue on this card. There's lots of blue on this card. I feel like someone just shows up out of the blue. And whether if someone is across the world from you, of course they're not going to show up. So no need to put in the comments, oh, but they're across the world, because that's your person and your person's not showing up. However, they could show up in text. They could show up in email. They could show up in Messenger. But I feel like, yeah, someone is headed in to get the Empress. Oh, not only that, someone is headed in to get the Empress and is going to close a chapter. Are you going to close the chapter with the Empress? Oh, now I got to clarify. Hang on. Are you closing this chapter with the Empress? Aries, are you closing the chapter with the Empress? Empress is Taurus and Libra. The world is all the fixed signs. Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. No, you are ending a cycle so you can communicate with the Empress, and that's what's coming quickly. Okay, well, that makes a little more sense. So we have the Knight of Wands, who is really feeling like they must, or sorry, the Knight of Swords, who feels like they got something to say, and they got to run in and say it. I think what they're coming to say, Aries, I think what you're going to say to this person is, I have ended a cycle, and now I need to speak to you about something. What are you speaking about? Growth. I feel like someone's been watching someone else grow. Is that you, Aries? Are you watching someone else grow? More Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Of course, the Eight of Wands is about passionate action that's being taken. So I feel, Aries, that you really feel like you want to communicate with this person. Text them, call them, send them an email, send them a handwritten letter, whatever it is. I feel like you need to find a way to communicate with this person. You want to talk to them about your growth and about their growth. Oh, why would it be both of you? Oh gosh, this is going to get me into trouble. I'm so nosy, y'all. Okay, Six of Wands. All right, so you have been watching this person grow, Aries. You've been watching this Empress grow from a distance, and I feel as though with the Six of Wands that you want victory. Yeah, you've been watching them grow. You want victory with this Empress because now you see her worth. Her or he. The Empress is an energy, right? And you could be female or male, right? Because we're not reading your body parts here, we're reading your energy. Yes. Okay. So Three of Cups, I feel like you're going in under the guise of, hey, I have a business opportunity. Are you interested in that? Can I take you out for coffee and we'll talk about that? But really what you're going in for is the long-term relationship. Yeah. You know you already have this abundance. Aries, you know you already have that abundance. You know that this person, you want them to be your long-term. So I think that you're going in under the guise of, hey, let me take you out for a drink. Let's talk about business. And I think that really what is in the underneath is that you know that they are the long-term relationship. You know this person has courage up the yin-yang. And you also know that this person has walked away from anything that is not serving them. You know that this person has big words, and so do you. I feel like you are going in, under the guise of, but I think you're taking your courage. I feel like your person is, I feel like I'm reading this as a dual reading, almost. So cross-watcher, if you're getting confused, I'm really sorry if I'm confusing anybody, but it's almost like I feel the same energy for both of you. So I just went through doing a reading for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and Aries, you were in that reading, and I feel like, yeah, the Emperor did show up there. I feel like I want to say, be courageous, because this isn't going to be as easy as you think. If you've got the Empress doesn't need you. Just be aware, Aries. The Empress is not in need. She doesn't need anything. She's a whole person on her own. She can't be swayed. You can't buy her. You must be up to par in your spiritual life, or you won't even get near the Empress. I'm just saying. So, and by the way, the Empress probably sees you coming because she is highly intuitive, by the way. So I feel like you need to bring your courage. If you're going to move away from the energy that is making you unhappy and move toward energy that does make you happy, because I see you looking over the details of a partnership here. And I feel like you're moving away from whatever the cycle was that ended here. And I think a cycle has ended, rather has not ended with the Empress, but rather a cycle has ended, so you're going to be communicating with the Empress. Tell me about the Hermit, please. Why is the Hermit here? Hermit, please. For Aries. Aries Singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about dropping the burdens. So I feel like, Aries, you're ready to drop the burdens. You're ready to get rid of the toxicity in your life. You're done. You're done with the toxicity, feeling chained to something, feeling weighed down. I feel like it's the old ball and chain, something tied around your leg. It's keeping you at the bottom of the lake. I feel like you need to get out of there. Yeah, and I think that's what you're doing right here. The Six of Swords tells me that you're leaving the toxicity. Yeah, you've made a decision that you need to leave the toxicity behind because you've learned a bunch of stuff, right? The Six of Swords is about communication and connection, right? It is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So it is all about what you're thinking about. The Six of Swords is about taking what you've learned and leaving everything else behind, because what's most important to us is our lessons, right? Think about it, people. We leave here without a body. What are you taking with you when you leave? You're not taking anything with you except what you've learned, except what's in your mind, because you're still going to be the energy of this person that you were while you were here on Earth. But you are taking nothing with you except the lessons that you've learned, because you know those are the most important things. It's not the money, stuff, and things. It's not about getting half of the house. It's about getting out and knowing that you have the knowledge to move forward. We do have the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're going to see someone who's divorced. The Queen of Swords, of course, is always speaking her mind, right? She has learned how to speak her mind. She can be a divorcee, someone who's divorced. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like she is someone who has her sword pointing up. She has lots to say, and she's expecting that you're going to listen to her. She speaks very purposefully. Yeah, and this person could be someone who is an air sign, but doesn't have to be. It could just be someone who is, speaking up because this is something they've never done before. Yeah, and I think, Aries, your person is fully prepared to lose you. Yeah, because remember, they don't need you. So when there's a need, that's codependence. When there is not a need and you feel like a whole person, and man, it'd be nice to have this person in my life, that is the Empress, right? That's not the need. You don't need anything. You're a whole person on your own. And this could be male or female. It doesn't have to be just female. So you've decided that you're going to move forward, Aries. You decide that you're going to move forward and tell this person that you're sorry for whatever happened in the past. Because I feel like there is a past. Although I do not feel any marriage here with you and this person. I don't feel any dating here with you and your person. I don't feel any cheating has gone on at all. I don't feel anything negative off this reading. This is a really beautiful reading, actually. Somebody has finally come to their senses. They've gone through, I think it's you, Aries, you've gone through an ascension that has made you realize what is really important to you. And I think you're willing to take a new start, and it's going to start with an apology for being toxic. Yeah, an apology for carrying so many burdens when I shouldn't really have been carrying the burdens. Yeah, I think you're going to tell this person that you're sorry that it turned out toxic the way it did, but you want it to change. Ace of Swords, there's the conversation about what you've been thinking about. You want balance here. Yep. Queen of Wands. Okay. All right, let's get some... We're going to get some oracles on the table here. Absolutely. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Y'all, I think we are going to go into an extension here just because I have so many questions. I have so many questions, and I know that all of you who are dealing with an Aries have lots of questions too. And I also know that on the 27th of September, we are going back into retrograde. So guess what? Within about the next 5 days, we're going to start feeling retrograde. It is a month long. I'm just saying. And the retrograde period is when a lot of people will be reuniting, right? Whether you are a twin flame, a soulmate, or you're a karmic to somebody, you will be reuniting. And you will start to see a lot of people come knocking on your door that want to reunite with you. We have imagination. And imagination says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect in my mind. So somebody here could have air sign in their chart. I find the air signs to be more creative than all of the rest of us put together, but I also do feel that there are people that are not air signs that are quite creative. So imagination, embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Oh, we've got pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. That is a little bit of pride. You know, when you're looking at seeing, well, it can be taken two ways, right? You're seeing yourself in everyone. You're seeing the prideful self that you were in everyone, or you're having more empathy for other people because you know what you went through when you were in pride. And then we have love. A commitment to the practice of seeing good in all things. All right. Cool. Let's clarify some of this stuff and see what is going on. Imagination. So after we clarify these oracles here, we are going to go into the extended. So if you're interested in doing that, there is a link below. If you're not, that's cool too. But you know, these extendeds that I do are just for people who see themselves in these readings and want to have more information because they recognize it as their situation. So yeah. You don't have to be in the energy of the extended. I'm just saying. Okay. So imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay. So what is making you feel nourished and creative? Aries. we've got the Three of Wands, someone who has decided that they're moving out into the expanse. They're going to expand their lives. They're going to go out and find out what's out there. This person's holding on to the third staff, or there's two on the right, one on the left. And this person is holding one staff. They have decided that they are going, and they have decided that it is time to see what else is out there, because I feel like the person I'm talking to, the Aries I'm speaking with, or the group of Aries I'm speaking with, is that you are very someone who is very good at seeing creative things through to the end, right? You have the creative idea and you want to see it through to the end. Aspect of my mind, creative. Tell me what's going on here. Oh, look at that. Connecting to yourself, loving yourself, Aries. I feel like you are loving yourself. You're getting ready to move, but I also feel like this king is looking onto this here. This king is looking at what the next step might be. It's almost like a map, right? The Aries, I think you're kind of looking for a map. You need to figure out what you're doing. It's almost like a business plan, because Aries would come up with a business plan. Aries would come up with a plan that's going to be followed by the letter. I see a checklist. I did this. I did this. I did this. I could also see you making notes about if you're following someone online, that you might be trying to figure out what they're doing by taking notes. I don't know. Someone's taking notes. Tell me about pride. It says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Pride, oh, look at that. Pride, it says, is clarified by the Six of Swords. So someone, I feel, has decided that they love themselves enough to leave. Y'all, this is a really important moment. Loving yourself enough to leave. I was not expecting that I would leave a 21-year marriage. And loving yourself enough to leave is exactly what I did. I realized that I hadn't been loving myself, and that I've been letting everyone else in my life have the advantage of me. The cook, the cleaner, the person who raised the children, the person who helped everyone, brought them everything, cooked for the sick. You know, I was doing it all. And really? Did I love myself in all of that? I probably didn't, and that's why I was loving on others even more. And then I finally found the pride. I finally found the love for myself to move forward. There you go. Moving forward to the Hierophant, Aries. So moving forward to your higher self, moving away from communications and connections that were not good to you, the ones that built your pride in the wrong way. There is wrong pride. There's really bad pride, y'all. There's really bad pride that makes you insufferable. It makes you, not wanting to move forward, that you think you're right all the time. That's pride, and that's going to leave you stuck in a situation you don't want to be in. The Hierophant is here saying, remember your higher self. Remember to do the right thing. Remember that all things that come to you in time is because you deserve them. The Hierophant is the higher mind, right? It's the higher thinking, and that is the mind that you will get. The Hierophant will be hanging out with you, if you've come to your enlightenment, I guess I will say. So I feel like someone here is enlightened, and they realize that pride is not a good thing, and that they need to love themselves. And so, Aries, I think you're moving, because you don't know what to expect anyway. Whatever situation you're in right now, Aries, you don't know what's coming. I feel like there is going to be some sort of enlightenment. I think you're going to be crawling up from out of the underneath. I see this little, I don't know what it is, a lobster, a crayfish, whatever it is, it's climbing up from out of the depths. And I feel like you have been under the surface for a very long time. I also feel like you've been scared of your own intuition, and that you are scared that when you go forward to this Empress, that you don't know what's in the distance. There are things here which you cannot see. And that's for a reason, Aries. There are things here that you can't see, and reasons why you can't see them. Tell me about the moon energy. Yep. How this communication is going to go. You don't know. You don't know how the communication is going to go. We pulled the Eight of Wands, right? Tell me about love. It says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. What are you seeing the good in all things? Coming back round. Oh, all right then. Just like that, huh? Yeah. It is looking like there is going to be a reunion with a twin flame. And I feel, or a twin flame or a soulmate, I feel like You could have German. You could have Gemini in your chart. You could have German in your chart as well. But you could have Gemini in your chart. You could also have water in your chart. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I feel like what's going on here, it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I think that you are finally seeing the good in this Empress, and it's time for you to move forward and ask this person if they want to spend time with you, come out with you. I feel like you want to take them either on a date or to a reunion, because you have a lot of regrets about how things have gone in this connection so far. I think we have an Aries who has probably water and air in their chart. I feel like there's a responsibility to move forward and speak with the Empress. And I think that responsibility is going to turn into a meeting which is going to blossom love. I feel like you've closed a chapter here, Aries, and I feel like you want to go forward and communicate with the Empress. And I feel like you want to talk to the Empress about growth and about how to get victory from here, about how to passionately get victory, right? You want victory. Six of Wands is passionate. It's about being victorious. You want victory and passion, and you want to continue to grow with the Empress. So I'm going to go over to the extended here, y'all. We're going to talk about what is coming here. What is this Page of Cups? What does this apology look like? And Aries, are you apologizing, or is someone else apologizing for toxicity? Because I feel like there's love here, Aries. I feel like you really are in love with this Empress. Of course, it could be any of these signs, y'all. I'm talking about the energy of the Empress. Whether you're female or male, masculine or feminine, somebody here is going towards someone who they see a lot of value in. There is going to be a new start here after a conversation. I'm just saying, I feel like she has a lot to say, the Empress. And yeah, I feel like you're going to take the new start anyway. So we're also going to go and talk about this conversation with the Empress. What is that going to look like? What do you want to say to the Empress, Aries? And or for cross watchers, if you're watching, I want to see what the victory is going to be in and why you left them out in the cold. I don't understand, but we're going to clarify. We're going to drop more oracles on this. I've got some new cards that I'm going to use, some cards that I'm only using in the extendeds, and I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming here and clicking here. I hope that you will give me a thumbs up on this video, and please just know that when you go into the extended with me, you're not getting 5-minute reading, okay? You're getting anywhere from a minimum of 15 to 25 minutes in the reading, and I'm really picking things out, y'all. I'm not here to give you a 5-minute reading that is free and then make you spend, whatever it is, $10 or $8 or whatever it is on a reading that lasts 5 minutes. That's not what I'm doing here. So in case if you've been hesitant before, I'm telling you that the only reason that I'm not leaving this on the platform as something that is free to watch is because y'all are only watching about 20 minutes of the things that I post. And so I'm not going to do an hour of work if people are just going to watch 20 minutes. So we're going to go into the extended. And if you would like to come there with me, I'm going to continue to pull this apart and give you more information and as much information as I can. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys so much. Thank you for loving me, and I'm loving you back. Bye-bye.